just one thing before, if we need to close. It really is about human behavior, but I think places to investigate how to do it is actually in groups like civil rights activists, human rights activists, LGBTQIA, any kind of marginalized community that had to always be uncomfortable and always be in the margins and needed to find joy and ways of personal sovereignty, group sovereignty, etc., are actually the places to look. And of course, the indigenous groups in the world that also hold the most pristine biodiversity on the planet. I think it's time for us to not, because I think the problem is, oh, how am I going to be uncomfortable? Instead of saying, what else is, sometimes being uncomfortable is fine if you're getting something else. Like I slept for a week in a tent in Hawaii when I was doing this amazing retreat. And I barely slept because who wanted to sleep with watching the stars all night, and it was nice and warm and I had friends and amazing food. So like, what else is available? What is, and I think the narrative is like, what is available for you if we don't have this? Can we have more amazing public transportation if we all get out of our cars? What is the business case around that? And I think there is opening to that conversation. And again, I think I think we're still talking in binary, like either I'm going to not have it or have it.
Exactly.
And the truth is that some areas are going to be disastrous and some areas are going to be great for the next 200 years. Amazing places. So I think there is also a systems conversation, how we move these systems and what are the places to interject in the systems and move those systems along versus just like going back to the personal decisions and the, one company versus like a network of companies. What can they do? How can they come with their agreements? And I think that's where Google's doing really great work. They work in networks versus working in kind of singular verticals.
Perfect.
That's what I just kind of like wanted to add to your conversation.